We have found the Jotunheim Tower.
Well, this is sparse.
The pedestal.
What's that?
Hello and welcome to God of War. This is Jewel Smith playing as Kratos. Kratos now has some special dwarven armor. We completed a side quest, Hail to the King, and Brock and Sindri offered their various their variations on a theme. There were two sets of dwarven armor we could choose from, but we had to choose one. We couldn't make both. We only had enough materials to make one version. And I went with Brock's version, which is Brock's Royal Dwarven Breastplate, Brock's Royal Dwarven Gauntlets, and Brock's Royal Dwarven Waist Guard. So that's what Kratos is wearing now. And boy has his legendary sharpshooter garb. We have our weapons. He's using the Bitter Squirrel summoning. I find that one very useful because the squirrel will drag up 3 bits of rage for me, and then with the rage I can get health back, so that's very handy. And we have found the Jotunheim Tower. We're actually in the realm between realms right now. It's showing us being here. But we entered the Mystic Gateway and found the hidden Jotunheim Tower. So I think we're getting pretty close to the end of the main story. I don't know how much more we have to go. Of course, we still have things, we have side quests that we can do. We have trials, Muspelheim trials. We have the Realm of Fog to visit. We have Valkyries to help. We have to defeat them and help them escape their mortal entrapment. But so far we've done all the treasure maps that I have found. And this is where we are. So now it's time to use the Unity Stone and see what happens.
Oh no! It took the stone!
The tower. It's absorbing the stone's energy.
Something's happening! Is it moving? It's moving!
It knows what to do. The stone served its purpose. We're fulfilling Tyr's spell.
What happens now?
No idea, brother. But after that fall, I'm sure we're past the worst of it.
It smells like Niflheim.
What?
Oh, no, this is considerably worse.
Take that!
Look out behind you!
looks like Alfheim.
Oh, it's gonna be these things. Where is he? Oh, there's two of them. Two left. There's been two all along, Atreus. What are you talking about?
Fire! Incoming!
I felt that one, brother.
No, apparently not.
I'm not ready. That was tough. Where do you think it's taking
Yeah,
us
it
next?
was.
I do not know.
You'll fight.
Oh no!
Hurry up,
We're back
Ratatoskr.
in hell?
Oh dear, here they come.
Ready yourself, boy.
On your left.
Whoa.
Surely that's enough of that.
Oh, what the hell is this?
Muspelheim. This won't be
Muspelheim.
good.
Oh,
Right
jeez.
side, brother!
Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, my God.
Over and through at the same time.
Oh, come on, come on. Run.
Right flank!
I'm ready.
Right side, brother! Behind you!
Sorry, hit.
From behind!
Almost ready. On your left. Look out! Need more time. Ready. Sorry, not ready. Hit ya! Tell me when.
Uh-oh, cutscene. I can't move around.
We stopped. I think it's over.
Aye. But where are we?
Oh, I can move now.
Rat disaster!
Give me some rage.
No respect for my time.
Magic squirrel.
You two really suck at this.
There you go. What's that? Wrath of Artemis. Light runic attack. Sure, all view it menu. What the heck? Right now I have the Nemean Crush. Wrath of Artemis. Crisscross attack that launches enemies into the air. Oh, okay. I like that one. I'm gonna stick with what I got. I've been trying to avoid spoilers for God of War, and so I don't know what's gonna happen here. What's going on? Oh. Alright, I seem to be full up of health. It seemed like we were taking an elevator down through all of the realms, or up through all of the realms. And fighting monsters from all of the realms. Alright, these doors won't open. Let's go see what waits for us. Are we really about to enter Jotunheim? Oh no.
Whoa! We're back in Midgard. There's the bridge. We did it. The tower's back where it belongs.
Now Tyr's travel room can take us to Jotunheim.
Uh-oh.
How did Tyr do this?
Odin suspected the giants secretly possessed some remnant of primordial Jotnar creative essence. The stuff all realms were made of. The Unity Stone must have been fashioned from that essence. To trust an outsider with it, even Tyr, tells you just how desperate they were.
And look, now we can finally light all the braziers and see what happens.
Okay. Yeah, we know all the Niflheim cipher
Another
now.
name. Gondul.
Someone who loved the Valkyries enough to do this? I wonder. Perhaps the Queen?
Oh my goodness, I'm just, I'm a bit overwhelmed here. That was intense. Well, we've lit the braziers here, here, there. Alright, there's one we haven't lit. But now that the tower is back, that means that the Aesir, Odin and Thor and all of those folks, they're gonna know how to get back into Jotunheim. That's probably not a good thing. Oh, that brazier's lit. That brazier's lit. Right, it said I'd lit 5 of 8. Alright, well, I do want to continue with the main story, don't get me wrong, but I want to light these braziers too. Now that we have the last piece of the cipher for Niflheim, or Niflheim if you prefer. Weren't we making that joke a few weeks ago? I want to light the other braziers. I want to
Take your own
set...
turn, brother. Realm travel room's back up top.
I know,
We
but
might have last minute stuff we want to do before we leave.
I want to
Who
light
knows
all
how
of
long we'll
these.
be gone.
That's
Fair
right.
enough.
I want to light the Valkyrie braziers on fire. I want to burn the Valkyrie braziers. Braziers. So let's go find a tower that doesn't have a lit. Those are lit, those are lit. That one's not lit. Let's go light it. Now that we can. Now that we have the
If I'm not
cipher.
mistaken, we've yet to discuss the tale of the giant Bergelmir.
Oh yeah, I remember his run. It looked happier than the other ones, mostly.
It begins in an ocean of blood.
Finally, a story worth hearing.
If you remember, Ymir, the first giant, was fatally stabbed by Odin. It's in his blood our story starts. Ymir's magical guts poured out in a torrent so violent it threatened to flood all of creation. The Jotnar were unprepared, as the very last of them were washed away in the endless tide. Not just Ymir, but all of giant kind faced extinction. And so would Odin's victory have been complete. But Ymir's kind did not all perish that day. Staying afloat in the hollowed husk of a tree, the frost giant Bergelmir endured, as did his lady wife. For weeks they sailed, until finally they came upon a new land. They called it Jotunheim. And there they would start anew. As father and mother they would multiply exceedingly, and as king and queen they worked to make Jotunheim a land where giants would know no master but themselves. Bergelmir never sought revenge for Odin's slaughter. His vengeance was to live and prosper. He died at peace, a legion of his kin to mourn him. He would ever be known as Bergelmir the Beloved.
Bergelmir the Beloved. Huh. I've never heard a story end that way. Not a true one, anyway.
If you do, laddie.
Now I think we've been up here. We've been on a lot of these towers and fought travelers and closed realm tears and all of that, but we weren't able to read this until we had the Niflheim cipher.
Another name. Hildr.
Why the arcane runes? Perhaps we're meant to find something in Muspelheim and Niflheim.
Yeah, I know. There's things there we need to explore still. I haven't been to Niflheim at all, because we only just got the cipher. We've been to Muspelheim, and I think, I don't know how many trials are there, but the last trial I completed was defeat 100 enemies, and that was enough for me for now. Maybe I'll go back to Muspelheim after doing the main storyline, if that's possible. Okay, so we lit that one. Looks like we need to light this one.
That dragon, it's Baldur's, isn't it?
Yes.
And you brought it down to save me?
It was very heroic.
Maybe we defeated the enemies that were guarding these towers before having the cipher completed. I guess.
Another name. Gunnr.
Ah! That's the one we've already defeated. Gunnr is the one and only Valkyrie we have fought so far. One more right there, okay.
Okay. What about the giant with 8 arms?
Starkadr the Mighty, he was called. If the giants ever had anything so organized as an army, Starkadr would have been their general. An opinion, in retrospect, I should have kept it. But no, as Odin's advisor, I kept him advised. And having bent his will towards Starkadr's doom, there was no dissuading him. But even Thor wasn't stupid enough to take on Starkadr on his own. No. Instead, the Aesir set forth slanders upon Starkadr's name, branding him throughout the realms as a monster to be feared. They said he abducted an elf queen who killed herself rather than be ravished by the giant. Lies, of course, but you're too young for her story.
I want to hear her
end,
story. I want to hear it.
Even the Vanir gods and the armies of Midgard were roused to the cause. They surrounded Starkadr, showered him with arrows until he was brought to his knees. He surrendered, hoping by trial he could clear his name. Thor took advantage and ripped off one of Starkadr's arms, which only made it easier to sever another and another until he was satisfied. Relieved of 6 arms and too much blood, Starkadr perished upon the battlefield. I regret it to this day, you know. I told myself there was nothing I could do, but I wish I'd tried.
Alright, this should be the last brazier.
Alright, last one.
What's gonna happen?
Olrun, look at that.
Whoa!
Maybe we can survive a fight with the Valkyrie now.
Reduces all damage from Valkyrie's attacks by 5%. Oh boy. A whopping 5%, huh? Okay. Whoa, that's a lot of XP. Alright, well, that was worth it. Alright, now I'll go to the realm travel room. And continue the main storyline. I'm going to assume that it's possible to come back here and fight Valkyries and go to Niflheim and all of that after doing the main story. I hope. I don't know, that one's pretty cool. I might want to switch back to that one. Yeah, let's go back to that. Oh, doubles the number of possible targets from 4 to 8. Yeah, let's upgrade that. Alright, into the realm travel room.
I don't know what we'll find when we get to Jotunheim, but we must cover our tracks. Odin's ravens will tell him of the tower's restoration, and we mustn't let our efforts be to his benefit.
Very well.
What does that mean, cover our tracks? Does that mean I gotta make sure and kill all the ravens? Jotunheim. Yes.
This is it. Here we go.
Hold on, wait a minute. This isn't going to work.
What?
Why?
There's no travel crystal. Tyr must have used his own eyes to refract the energy. It was his final failsafe.
You've got eyes like him, Mimir.
I've got an eye. One! Odin plucked out my other eye precisely to keep me from traveling. Sorry, lads. Thought that would work.
What did Odin do with your other eye?
He'd have kept it. In any of 100 places, I'm afraid.
We've come so far. There has to be a way.
Look, bit of a long shot. For years, I'd see Sindri, sometimes Brock, lurking around in that mountain when Odin came for his visits. Maybe they know something.
Brock and Sindri.
Talk to Brock and Sindri. Okay. Yeah, it could never be that easy, could it?
Hey guys, question for you. Anyone know where we can find Mimir's other eye?
Oh. That's... I'm sorry. As a matter of fact, Odin asked me to... He wanted me to build a... He
Come
showed it to
on.
me. You see, and
Spit it out, Sindri.
Decline. Sorry. Will you excuse me? Oh.
Well, that was useless.
You know, it was about that same time that Odin came around looking for me to build a statue with some sort of hidden compartment. Now, that not being a weapon and the Aesir being a bunch of pock-speckled cockers, I too saw fit to decline. But I know he got it built just the same.
What was the statue?
It's that one of Thor out there flashing his sack to the lake.
The statue that the serpent ate.
Sorry about that. Feeling much better.
How are we supposed to look inside the snake?
Inside?
Oh boy.
Oh no!
Oh, poor Sindri.
We'd better go see what the world serpent has to say about that.
Are we gonna have to go
Well,
inside
lads,
the
I don't know what lies
serpent?
ahead, but now would be a good time to make sure your gear is ready for the worst. Anything you need to do, I'd do it now. Just some sage advice.
Uh-oh. Mimir is giving us the past the point of no return speech. Oh my goodness. Well, I was just in here revisiting all of my equipment. And I think we've got the best that we can possibly get. I don't think there's anything else I can do here. That's right, the Midgard serpent bent down and snatched up that Thor statue. I wondered why they did that. I mean, in the game they were like, oh, the Midgard serpent hates Thor and ate his statue, but see, there was a reason, there was a plot point that was happening there.